Hello, BrandsPickled is here. Today we are here with a new Minecraft server plugin tutorial, and today's plugin is called the ServerTutorialPlus. And this plugin basically allows you to basically showcase your whole server properly, because many players basically walk past, like if you've got a big spawn and you've got a lot of like hidden stuff or just commands and rules and this lot. Many players don't actually like see it, well, they always walk past. But if with this plugin, this basically allows you to set up that so people can just right click with like an NPC and basically show you around, let the player read the rules, as well as you basically give you can give a player a reward at the end if so. So if I just show you like how my one's little setup, so it's a very simple thing. This shows you 3 different things what you can do with this. So obviously you can make an NPC from this with this plugin. But when you right click, you can see there's a message that says, "Hey, warp 2's got a title and a subtitle, and the last warp has got a firework." So basically you can set up however you want it. So if we just go to our board, what we've got here, and you can see here, basically just type in ST. And you can see here it says help, create, remove, add points, remove points, edit, edit point, edit all, info, player, GUI, play, quit, play points, set block, NPC, reload, and save. So we're going to make a new one, so you can just shush. So let's remove this first one what we've made. So ST remove. So we did call it spawn, so there we go. That should go when I do this following NPC remove 1. There we go. So that's basically all of them removed. And so the first thing what we need to do is actually set up a basically a server tutorial. So the first one is basically you need to make sure this is your your returning point and etc. So if we do a create and create it right here. So we can just call it tutorial. That's not how you spell tutorial. Tutorial. Like so. And the following point is basically you need to set up points. So let me get some points over here. So if I'm correct, I should have a dome from a previous plugin, the Mob Arena plugin. So we actually can just do this. Where's the hole? So we can do ST add point spawn and timed. Checkpoint, click block, or command. So we want it as timed, and we need to basically, it's not called spawn anymore, it's called tutorial. And be careful with the commands as well, because it is very case sensitive, so be warned. So that point's been added. Yeah, the castle doesn't look that fancy from the outside, so we add another point here. And then we'll just have a point at this pond. Like so. So now we can edit them points. Basically, if you want to double check everything of these points, if you just type in STGUI, and you've got 2 settings here. So you've got your soon, which don't do nothing yet, because these obviously the developer is currently coding something for us. But there is a server tutorial bit here, and you can see here tutorial, it's got 3 points and 0 plays, so no one's played it yet. And then you've got your back menu, your close menu, and just borderline. So if we click that, you can see here server tutorial page 1, and you can see here when you hover over it, so my first point and the location, etc, etc, and basically you can't edit none of these, it's just basically for display like so. So if we want to edit one of the points, if we just do edit point like so, ST edit point, and basically the actual the name, so tutorial, and the point, so 1, and this basically will give you the time, location, fly. So we want to actually change the time to like 3 seconds, but we need to tell it basically what point as well. So where are we? So edit point, tutorial 1, timed. It's not even time, it's time. And then basically current time is 2. And now we just changed it to 3. So if we remove that 3, it will say current time is now 3. Like so. But now this is exactly the same how you can do your messages. So message. And then whatever message you want. So like you can see here. Add. So if I want to do something fancy, I could do something like this. Yeah, there's that. There's the first message. Is an awesome pickle. Okay, so if we just do the following command now, so it will show you the list. It will show you the color code. So obviously I did it lime green apart from the last one. So you can do something like that. We'll do the edit the second point now, so number 2, and we want to add a where are we? You can add a lock view. So if we do a lock view true, this allows the player, basically it stops the player looking around. It's only looking at that one point. So if you want to put him like staring at the rules, basically you can do that, and it won't allow the player to look around, so they can't do this and walk about or whatever. It just locks them into that frame, and they can't move or move their camera, which is basically awesome. But yeah, we're gonna add a let's add a sound. So your sounds, basically you need to know your Minecraft sounds. So the best way to do this is if I just flick over to the following screen. So this is obviously where I'm hosting it. So if we just type in spigot sounds like so, and this will come up. And so this is all your sounds. So we want an ender dragon. That's an enderman. Ender dragon. It should be near the top here. Ender dragon death. Let's have that. So if we just go back to Minecraft. Oh lordy lord, that's a bit big. Why are you gone bit big, Minecraft? Don't know what happened there. But yeah, here we go. So if we just type in that, volume can be 2. There we go. So now that's got a sound. So it's got a lock view, it's got a sound. It might be a bit loud for me. But we want to add an action bar message, if I'm correct. So if we just do that, set, and a certain word. So this is awesome. There we go. Action bar's done. And we're going to do the final point is title. So you do title, and we're going to do beautiful goldy orange and jump. And then we want a subtitle, so subtitle and football is coming home. Like so. Football's coming home, that's what I can say. And yeah, that basically is that. So if you want to test it, you just do st play and then the name, so tutorial. If I can spell it again, there we go. So obviously BrandsPickled is awesome, there's a message, so we're up that, and there's the thing, and there's jump. So you can see that that second one was basically, it stops me looking around, and you basically need a returning point, because obviously I didn't have really a returning point. So if we want to edit that quickly, so edit 2 time, let's change it to 4. So let's play it again. So now look, I can't look around, it senses me back, and then it's just like jump, football is coming home. And you can see there again, if we do an NPC now, so if to set up an NPC, you just do the following: ST, and then you do NPC add, and it will tell you the rest. So give it an NPC ID, so I'm just doing numbers, so you know which one's what, and then tutorial, so this is the actual one just called tutorial, and this basically, if I just type A, it will tell me all the mobs what you can basically use. So in this case, I love my chickens, and my chickens are always called Delilah, if you know me. And again, like I said, it's capital sensitive, so remember to use capitals. And a chicken has been spawned. So wherever you look, basically where you look, it spawns where you look. So I've looked up a bit there, and look in this direction, and that one hasn't even spawned properly because I've got mob stacker plugin on. But it doesn't matter, ignore that bit. So if I just go over here and do another mob, let's do zombie, it's need added 3. Okay, zombie, so he's looking that way, and there we go. So if I just right click him, so I can look around and it's fine. I can't look around on this one, and you can see the title there, this is awesome, and then jump. And that's basically about this plugin. That's basically everything how to use this plugin. So if we just look at the help page again, and so you got your quit. So if you for some reason get stuck in the thing, you just do st quit, and it will basically quit you out of the tutorial if there isn't a leaving point. And then you also can do your st set block and tutorial. There we go. So now if I just do this, push, push, can't turn, jump, and that's basically the plugin, which is awesome. So remember to save it, so just do save, and it'll basically save all the tutorials and blocks. So now we can just nip over to the actual page on the Spigot page. So boom. So here we go, server tutorial 1.18.1. So it's tested on 1.9 to 1.12. That I just need to move my Minecraft characters 1 second. Is that zombie? It's quite loud in my ears. It's probably not loud for you, but it's definitely loud for me. So yeah, 1.12. You can go to its source if you wanted to. ServerTutorialPlus. Basically, you can do unlimited tutorials. I've got a translator on still for this plugin, but ignore that. So you can make unlimited tutorials, unlimited points for the tutorial. Give players a reward at the end. Basically, it's supported by SQL, which I will show you in a second. And then you can do a tutorial when a player joins for the first time. Right click a block, right click an NPC, in-game editor with commands, stats for every tutorial, permissions per tutorial possible, blocks command while in tutorial, easy to use, lightweight, and basically no task running in the background. And it's also supported with placeholder API. And then you can do send titles, which I did, chats, which I also did, action bar, done, sound, done. You can set a player to fly mode, lock the player's view, which I did. Then you can do a command, so one of your points you can set them to heal. You can spawn fireworks, which I've shown you in the beginning one what I did. Then you can add potion effects, and there's many more. So obviously you got this as well. You got your API, and you got your timed, checkpoint, and click. So basically, timed is basically after a certain amount of seconds. Your checkpoint is when your player goes to a certain point, it will teleport them to the next place. And then your click block is basically when the player clicks on a block, it teleports to the next location. And then you've got some notes. Basically, he's looking for an updated video, but here's one now for him. And then here's all the commands, here's all the permissions, which is basically simple. So again here, I would actually change this bit, tutorial, with a capital T, to allow players to do that tutorial. So again, here's all the commands, which basically is exactly the same in Minecraft. And then you've got your API, so all your developing stuff. Which you really don't need to run the plugin, and then you've got your stats and basically all these amazing feedback. And look how many downloads it's got. 3,668, and the rating's basically 4.5. And guess what, guys? It's a free plugin. Look, free. This is probably one of the best plugins you can have nowadays, because people's always having big spawns and etc. So next thing we're going to do is go to the actual folder. So we are looking for ServerTutorialPlus. So you've got your data, your language, your player data, and you've got your NPCs, saves, block saves, configuration, and tutorial saves. So let's go to the player data, and we'll see my UUID.Johnson, and you can see here that I've done the spawn tutorial and the tutorial. It's a bit of a tongue twister. Basically, it just tells you which players have done what tutorials. And then you've got your language file, so you can edit this to your own language, and you can edit all these if you wanted to. So if you're a different, if your server's based in a different language, basically you can change all that, which is very awesome as well. Then you've got another player data file, which is currently empty, and then you've got your NPC saves, you've got your block saves. So if we click on that, because obviously we set block, that set block, what we did in Minecraft, you can right click that floor, and basically that will start it as well. So if we go to our configuration.yml, and you can see here you've got your data source, which you can change that to a MySQL database, so you won't build a lot of files in your area. And then you can basically block commands when you're basically in the tutorial mode, so people can't. You can put TP there, so people can't TP out of it or accept a teleport a quest, because some players might try to teleport to you when you're doing a tutorial, so be careful with that. And then you've got your NPCs, and then you've got your language file, which you can also change there. So first join ID, so if new person joined, I can change that to tutorial and keep it in the speech marks, and basically that will start that straight away when a new player will join, and to make sure that's true. And that's basically every single command and permission you need about this plugin. So it is an awesome plugin. I recommend you to have it if you've got a bigger spawn or you've got games in the server. To be honest, I'm actually going to use this plugin for my server now, because I fully understand it, and it's very easy to basically understand it, because he's basically made it so simple to read and just show everything off. And like the permissions is easy, you can literally remember that off by heart. So yeah, that's everything on this plugin, and I hope you enjoyed this episode of plugin tutorial. I know it's been a while, I'm sorry, I've been busy with work and decorating my new apartment and all that lot. Yeah, real life stuff, which is not the greatest, but adult stuff, we all have to do it one day. But yeah, if this very helped you out, remember to hit that like button. If you are new around here, remember to hit that subscribe button, because it really supports me. And if you have got any problems with any of the plugins, just message me in the comment section, or go in the description of this video, and there's a Discord link which you can click, and you'll join my Discord, and there'll be a section in the Discord of just plugins. So you can advertise plugins if you're a developer. You can basically ask other developers for some coding help and all that lot. We did originally have one just for plugins, like a whole Discord just for plugins, but we've just migrated it all just into my Discord now, so it's a BrandsPickled Discord. So yeah, I hope you enjoy, and peace.